From the Crap TV studios in beautiful North Hollywood, California, comes the new game show that's sweeping the nation, North Hollywood Cubes. With special guest stars, Caltabiano, Natasha Detmer, Cameron Crowe, George Ackles, Mary Weiss, Monte Markham, Fred Applegate, Ina Marissa Holmes, the twins, and Maurice LaMarche in the center cube. All on North Hollywood Cubes. One of these stars is sitting in the mystery cube, and the contestant that picks it first could win a prize that just happens to be sitting on a shelf somewhere here at the Crap TV studios. And here's the master of North Hollywood Cubes, Mr. Bill Holmes. Hey, everybody! Hey, welcome to North Hollywood Cubes. Let's go over and talk to the stars. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Bill. Hey, thanks, Bill. Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Hollywood. Hello, stars. Hello, stars. Everybody say hi. There we go. I don't know. I thought we'd see you, but we didn't. There we are. Now say hi. Now say hi, stars. There you go. Say, everybody wave. Say hello. Hey. All right. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in. It's good to have you back tonight on our third episode of North Hollywood Cubes. Let's not forget that tonight's show is live, so anything can happen, and it usually does. Yeah. Now, before we begin, if you'd like to stay on top of all things that we do here on Crap TV, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts by searching craptv.online. There it is right there. So if you want to see everything we're doing, and we're doing a lot of crap here, you want to go there. Listen, let's get right to it. What do you say? And welcome our first contestant. She's from somewhere in the United States, I think in Ohio. Sarah Young, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah Young. Sarah Young. Sarah Young over here. Good to see you, Sarah. Oh, wait. Where are you, Sarah? Where'd you go, Sarah? Oh, there she is. There she is.
I am.
Hey, Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great now. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're from Ohio?
I'm from Ohio. I was born and raised in the corn and soybean fields of the great Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to escape, came here, met Shane. And what,
and the rest is history.
7 years later, here I am. So,
well, it's good to have you here. North Hollywood Cubes. All right, well, let's get our next contestant. Somewhere else. He's from somewhere else, but not in this country. He's actually, I believe, from Canada. Let's give him a big round of applause. Chris Terry, everybody. Chris. Oh, where are you, Chris? You're over here, Chris. Okay, Chris.
Where am I? Wait, there. Now, okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris.
I live in just outside of New York in a little town in New Jersey, and I'm originally from Canada, and I am a jazz musician and podcast producer. And I met Shane over a bunch of glasses of wine at some conference, and he talked me into this, and I don't know what the hell I'm
have you here. Hey, listen, you could win some. You can win some big money tonight, Chris. Okay.
And it's American dollars. That's like $1,000 Canadian. Whatever.
Exactly. We don't have the Queen. We don't have the Queen on our dollar bills. We've got past precedents. Okay. So hey, Shane, why don't we take it out to the studio audience? Do we have studio audience here tonight? Let's say hi to the studio audience tonight. Oh, there they are. There they are out at the cantina. Look at there, Chris out there. He's barely paying attention. There they are. We got people online here. Shane, can we see the people online? Can we see them? We got, who do we have? Deb Holmes. Oh, my sister's always here. Carissa Rhodes, Diane McFarland, Sue Willis. I knew Sue in 3rd grade. Zaria Skay. Everybody's here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, okay? Well, look, let's get started with the game. What do you say we get started with the game? Okay. So the object of the players is to get 3 cubes in a row. Across, up and down, or diagonally. And it's up to them to figure out whether the stars are giving a correct answer or making an answer up. That's how they earn the cube, with either a kiss, there it is, a kiss, or a hug. Oh, nice little hug. It makes me feel so good. Okay, now, each completed game is worth $2.50. The player that wins the most cash at the end of 3 rounds will win the grand prize of the evening, a genuine Carcerum merchandise. A Carcerum merchandise T-shirt. Hey, at Carcerum, it's all about the merch. Hey, Bill, tell us about that sweet Carcerum merchandise.
The Carcerum branded merchandise T-shirt is just one of many Carcerum branded merchandise items. The only official merchandise of Carcerum, the award-winning fantasy podcast series that's taking the nation by storm. Select from a wide array of T-shirts, hoodies, coffee cups, and much, much more. That's Carcerum.
Rooting.
Okay, that didn't go well. All right, Carcerum merchandise. It's all about the merch, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, contestants will also be playing for a mystery cube. If they happen to pick the mystery cube during the game, they will hear this sound. Oh, that's a good sound. And they can win another fabulous prize. Bill, tell them what they could win.
Bill, if our contestant picks the mystery cube, they'll also be playing for a Mugshots Voiceover Dr. Blah coffee mug.
Ooh.
This mug not only holds coffee, but it holds all kinds of liquids. You can drink any of those liquids, including coffee, from the Voiceover Dr. Blah coffee mug. Hold it in your hand or set it on a table in between sips. You'll always enjoy a hot cup of joe with your voiceover. Bill, if our contestant picks the mystery...
That is some world-class hand modeling.
Okay. What'd you say, Mo?
I said that is some world-class hand modeling.
There you go. You know what? I used to be a professional hand model. And what's weird, they don't match. Look at that. They don't match. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Listen. Listen, contestants. What do you say? Do you want to get started? Let's get started.
Yes, please.
All right. Hugs. Okay. Hugs won the coin flip. What? No, I'm good.
Is that backwards? Okay.
Hugs won the coin flip backstage, so they get to start the game. So, Hugs, you get to pick the first cube. Who do you pick, Chris?
I pick Maurice.
Maurice LaMarche, the center cube. The center cube. What the hell is that? What the hell is that noise? Okay, Maurice.
That's my shirt.
Oh, that's your shirt.
The loudest shirt I could find. I just
I appreciate you wearing that tonight.
I've got to wear a loud shirt.
Of course you do,
Because
because you're in the center. Because you're in the center cube.
Yeah.
All right, Maurice and Chris, listen up. Here we go. Maurice, Talk Like William Shatner Day takes place on whose birthday? William Shatner's, Leonard Nimoy's, or Shatner's horse?
well, I know most people, knowing what they think they know about me, would think that William Shatner Day takes place on William Shatner's birthday, but they don't know how much I love Leonard Nimoy. Or my own horse. And so, International Dog Like William Shatner Day is actually on William Shatner's birthday.
So I'm sorry. The music was a little loud for me. You said it actually takes place when?
On Ricardo Montalban's birthday. No, William Shatner's birthday.
On William Shatner's birthday. Okay, Chris. He says it takes place on William Shatner's birthday. Do you agree or do you disagree with that?
I'm gonna have to agree.
Agree? You are correct. It takes place on William Shatner's birthday. Mo, who came up with Talk Like William Shatner Day?
Actually, it is the brainchild of a man named Bill Bigger and myself. We were sitting around one day on International Talk Like a Pirate Day and went. The late Bill Bigger said, anybody can talk like a pirate. You know what would be a challenge? Talking like Shatner. You should teach people how to talk like Shatner. So he stuck a camera in my face as I was driving to the airport 2 days before Shatner's birthday, and I gave a 5-minute tutorial. Somehow it went viral on YouTube, and it became international.
It became a thing, didn't it? Didn't it? Okay. It did. All right. So Chris, you get your kiss on you get your hug. You get your hug on that one. So you have won that square. Let's go on over to Sarah now. Sarah, pick a cube.
I'm going to go with Cameron Crowe.
Cameron Crowe, big time writer director. Oh my God, this guy knows everything about everything.
Thank you, Sarah.
Of course, and he won an Oscar. So
we talked before. I asked her to just slip that in all the time.
All right, Mr. Cameron Crowe. Cameron Crowe. Cam?
Yeah, baby.
Do you mind if I call you Cam?
I loved it. I felt we were very close.
All right, because I tell all my friends I call him Cam. Okay. All right, Cameron. And then I called you Cameron. Cam, which band came first? The Who or the Guess Who?
Well, the Who actually did a strange thing. The Who started as The Who and then changed their name to the High Numbers for a while. And then, I guess after a terrific argument, went back to The Who. But that allowed them the victory over the Guess Who because they were around a year before the Guess Who. So, Sarah, the answer is The Who.
The Who. He says that The Who came first. So, Sarah, do you agree?
I tried to say that like William Shatner, but there's only one Mo.
Wait a minute, Cam. Give us your best William Shatner. Give us your best William Shatner. Come on.
I already went down in flames and you missed it.
I
can't do it.
By next episode, Cam, I will have you talking like Shatner. I promise. Private messages.
Okay.
I can't do it.
So Sarah, he says The Who came before the Guess Who. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
You agree. You would be correct. So you win your kiss.
Well done.
Cameron Crowe, did you well. Okay. All right. All right, so we go back to Chris. Chris, pick a cube.
Who am I going to go with? Let's go with George.
George Ackles, ladies and gentlemen. George Ackles.
Dear
George.
God. All right. Yes. Yes.
George. You seem surprised, George.
I am, Bill.
Okay. All right. George, we know that you're very well versed in technology. Okay? So we're going to ask you this question. What was the first Apple computer put out? What was the first Apple computer put out?
The first Apple computer. It was actually appropriate. I don't have a joke for you, Bill. Is it appropriately named? This is a simple enough one. The first computer put out by Apple was the Apple One.
Apple One. The Apple One. I love that porn music that Shane's playing in the background during this. All right, Chris. He says Apple One. Do you agree or disagree? That seems pretty simple.
I don't know. I'm a pretty big Mac nerd, as I spent the entire day working through Mac problems today.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to agree.
You agree, and you were correct. It was the Apple One. According to Steve Jobs, it was Apple One. I don't know.
You had to check with Steve Jobs?
Well, I looked it up. I looked it up online. Okay. All right. So So you win the hug there. So Sarah, you might have some strategy to play here. Who would you like to go to?
Of course, I'm muted. Okay. Mary Weiss, please.
Mary Weiss. Mary
Yes.
Weiss,
What?
the villain, star of stage and screen. She's done so many TV shows and voiceover jobs. And, of course, she's in Carcerum the series. Oh, hey. Hey, wait a minute. You heard that noise. You're the Mystery Cube. Mary Weiss is the Mystery Cube as well. So Sarah. Hey, man. I got a lot to think about here. Okay. Hey, Sarah, you have a chance to win a blah 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 coffee mug. Okay?
Who doesn't need more coffee mugs?
Who doesn't need a coffee? No, nobody needs a fucking coffee mug. Okay. Hey, Mike Travis is out there. Zaria, Joe Shirley. Ooh, I haven't seen Joe Shirley before. All right, here we go. Here we go, Sarah and Mary. Mary, in the TV series, now you did the live stage show of the Brady Bunch, okay? In the TV series, the Brady Bunch, what happened to Carol Brady's first husband? What happened to her first husband before she married Mike?
Well, there are many rumors, some that involved Alice, but
that porn music just makes it worse, doesn't it?
one would think that given the era, we would have Mr. Brady or Carol's first husband having, died and widowed. That seems but actually, I believe he was divorced. It was a divorce.
It was a divorce.
Yeah, I believe that it was divorce, but it's so weird. We never ever hear from him. Those girls never see their dad.
Yeah, right? Nobody really cares. Okay, so Sarah, she says that her first husband, they were divorced. What do you think? Agree or disagree?
I don't think TV would let a divorced family be there. I don't know. I disagree.
You disagree? You would be incorrect. According to Sherwood Schwartz, Carol was divorced, but it was never talked about. It was never talked about. Okay, so there you go. So now, Chris, you can't just win that automatically. You've got to earn it. So who do you want to go with next?
Well, I'm going to go with Mary, obviously, I think, right?
Mary Weiss. There you go, Mary Weiss.
Yeah.
Mary, here we go.
I feel so popular.
There are so many more new sound effects that it's making me it frightens me. Okay. All right, Mary. Mm-hmm. All right, listen up, Chris. Okay. Oh, is she still? So Sarah did not win. Sarah did not win the mystery cube.
Do I get the mug if I win this one? Does it stay the mystery?
Shane, does Chris win the mystery?
I want the mug.
Yeah, sure, Chris. If you want to come pick it up, you can have it. Okay. All right.
I say you put that suit on and you bring it to me, whatever that suit is behind you.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you got. We're drinking a lot of tequila tonight, so we'll see what happens. All right, Mary. Yep. Mary Weiss. You grew up in Wakanda, Illinois, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Primarily a farming community, all right? Now, what mined resource is associated with the kingdom Wakanda in Marvel's Black Panther? So Wakanda, Illinois, Wakanda, the place where Marvel's Black Panther lived. Primarily a farming community, what mined resource is associated with Wakanda from Marvel's Black Panther?
I don't know what that sound just was, but
I don't know.
Believe it or not, I actually do. I think I know this one. It's not. Corn was Wakanda, Illinois' big thing.
Yeah.
But Wakanda Forever, I believe it was vibranium.
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 Okay.
I don't think they said it that way, but
Oh, they did. Oh, they did.
Chris, she says vibranium. Do you agree or disagree?
You know what's weird is I literally came out from upstairs with my kids and they were watching Black Panther.
No, are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. And I'm going to have to agree with that one.
Well, that was quite fortuitous for you because it is vibranium, and you win. You win the first round. There you go. You get the hug, and you're the winner of the first round. What do we got there, Shane? Do we have something? All right. So we go to the second round. Shane, let's take a look at the studio audience. How are they doing? How are they doing out at the cantina tonight? Oh, look at they're having such a good time. Look at
we
them.
lost one.
They are enthralled with the show. They're enthralled with the show. Oh, Shane, what about our Facebook friends? Do we have a lot of friends on Facebook? We got Rhonda Lathan. We got Deb Holmes. Who else we got? Joe Shirley, Carissa Rhodes is watching tonight. Okay. All right, well, let's go to the second round. But before we go to the second round, let's go to this commercial break. Hey! Fortaleza Tequila. It's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Fortaleza. Buy some today. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right, we're going to the second round. All right, since who won that? Chris won that. Sarah, you get to go first this time. You get to go first this time, Sarah.
Yay!
So who do you choose? Who do you choose first, Sarah?
I'm going to choose the twins, actually.
The twins.
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 Yes.
Ian
Double
and Marissa
power.
Holmes.
Yeah.
Near and dear to my heart, Ian and Marissa Holmes. Okay. All right, twins, Ian, Marissa, here we go. We have some twins questions for you. Now, Ian and Marissa, famous twins, they are in Carcerum. Both of them are in Carcerum. Famous twins, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, starred in the popular TV show Full House. Okay? In poker, what hands beat a full house?
Well, Bill, I have this crippling gambling addiction that provides me the information you're looking for.
I didn't know that.
And I believe a straight flush will beat the full house.
Well, we're looking for all the hands that beat a full house. Is there another one?
Probably four of a kind.
Four of a kind and a straight flush.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. Sarah, he says
royal flush.
Okay, there's three. So he says there's three. A four of a kind, a straight flush, and a royal flush beat a full house. Is that correct?
So am I answering like, is he missing some or?
No, you're agreeing or you're disagreeing.
But there's more.
You can agree or disagree.
I disagree.
You disagree? Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Aren't there more?
Because a four of a kind, a straight flush, and a royal flush beat a full house. What are you thinking? What are you thinking beats a full house?
A straight?
No.
Well, clearly I know that now.
I want to play poker with her.
I got to tell you, when you said, I think there's one more, I was this close to saying, I don't think so. Okay.
It's
so
funny.
You did not get. So Sarah, you don't get the hug. Let's see. Chris gets the kiss on that one. Okay, so Chris, we go to you. Who? What cube? What cube do you choose, Chris?
I'm gonna go with Maurice again. I think
Maurice LaMarche, the center cube. All right, Maurice. All right,
Yes.
Maurice. Here we go.
Yes, Bill.
Listen
Yes,
up.
Bill.
Maurice LaMarche appeared in an award-winning
Who?
radio drama version of A Christmas Carol, produced by Shane Salk and of Scrooge. What did Scrooge do for a living? Mo, what did Scrooge do for a living?
He was the captain of the Enterprise D. And then he went on tour.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I'm talking about, of course, Sir Patrick Stewart, and it's another
Yeah.
Star Trek. I'm trying to just make this a Star Trek night.
Sure.
What Scrooge did for a living? He was a he ran a counting house.
He ran a counting house. Chris, he says he ran a counting house. Do you agree or disagree?
yeah, that's I guess what I would call it. What would you call an accountant back in the 1800s? I guess
You are correct. If you agree, he ran a counting house according to Shane Salk and Charles Dickens. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, Sarah, you got to do a little.
I know.
What do you got to do here? You got to do some strategy. Who do you go with?
Tom.
Tom Caltabiano.
I realize when you have a really long, hard to say last name,
Yes.
no one wants to pick you. High risk. It's a high risk embarrassment point.
Look,
She
I don't
went
have
with
that problem. So
Yeah.
But she went with Tom. Tom Caltabiano. Hey, Mr. Clown TV, everybody. Mr. Clown TV. He's the voice and the puppeteer of a great show that's out there. All right, Tom, since you do that whole puppet thing, okay?
Yes.
Here's your question. How did Pinocchio free himself and his companions from the belly of Monstro?
Say the last, the belly of the what?
How did Pinocchio free himself and his companions from the belly of Monstro, the big whale?
Ah, yes, the big whale. If I remember correctly, because there was a bunch of them in there, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So I think Pinocchio climbed on the shoulders of the others and tickled his blowhole.
Okay.
I could be wrong. It might have been, he might have set a fire also.
Well, which
Could
one
have
do you
been.
want to go with? What do you want to go with, Tom?
You mean, are you asking me is my preference blowhole or fire?
Normally I would, but tonight I'm
No,
not sure.
I'm gonna say fire.
Fire? So he started a fire.
Fire.
So, what do you say, Sarah?
I agree.
Agree or disagree? You agree, you would be correct. He started a fire, and that made the whale sneeze, and that sneezed them out of there. So so you were successful in the block. So we move it on over to Chris. And Chris, in that first game, you've won $2.50. We forgot to mention that. Okay.
Very
So you're
excited.
ahead by $2.50.
Very
And a coffee mug.
And a coffee mug because
But I got to fly to LA to get the coffee mug.
you do. Absolutely. This is how we save on the budget. Okay. So Chris, who do you go with now? Which cube do you go to?
I'm going to have to go with Fred.
Fred Applegate. Fred, how the hell are you, Fred?
I'm good.
Big time Broadway actor, Fred Applegate. Fred, okay, now you know you're a technological guy. You know a lot about technology. Fred, At what decibel would a sound destroy the universe?
Ooh.
That music.
A lot.
What? A lot?
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're looking for a number. We're actually looking for a number. At what decibel would a sound destroy the universe, Fred?
Well, it would definitely be death metal, and okay, loud is like 125 dBs.
Okay.
So
dBs deem decibels?
Decibels. So I'm going to say I want to say 1 million, but I think I'm going to say 1,100.
Okay. You went from 1 million to 1,100. Okay. He says 1,100 decibels would destroy the universe. What do you say, Chris? Do you agree?
I feel like percentage-wise, I could just disagree, and I feel like I'm going to be close.
Yeah? So you disagree?
I disagree.
1,100 decibels, Chris.
Are you serious?
Yes, it would create a black hole.
No fucking way.
It would create a black hole according to discovery.com. So you do not earn that hug. Let's see, where are we at? Fred, you so Sarah gets the kiss. No, right? No, wait, where are we at?
Yeah.
Right? Chris was, there we go. So no. So Sarah gets the hug. Sarah gets the hug, Shane. There we go. So now we go to Sarah. Okay, wait, Sarah's got a hug.
Wait, no,
there.
I thought I was kiss.
Huh? You are the kiss.
I'm technically kissing.
No, but
who's the
gets,
kiss?
She gets the X. You put an O there by accident.
No.
There you go. Come on, Shane.
I've got in my notes that Sarah is the hug and Chris is the kiss. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but it's mixed around. It's turned around.
Okay. So Shane, what do we need to do here? Okay, let's keep going. Sarah?
Yeah.
Who do you choose? Okay.
I really want to hear this music.
So wait, Sarah is the kiss? Sarah's
Yes.
the kiss? Oh, I've got it wrong in my notes here. Wait, I gotta fix that in my notes. Okay, I'm sorry. I've had the wrong notes here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so Sarah, who do you go to? It's pretty damn obvious.
Well, that's not how we won, but if we're gonna go with the symbols now, I'm gonna take it and go with Natasha.
Well, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. Who?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
I guess there needs to be an O in the middle. There you go.
Who's a hug and who's a kiss?
The twins need an O, right? No,
twins
that
need
doesn't
an
make
O?
sense. Yeah, I know. And then Tom needs an X. Come on, you guys. What do you need?
Shane,
Shane, what
did
do you
we
want me
mess
to
that
do?
up? Right? Sarah was a hug. And then Chris.
There we go. That's right.
There you go. That's right.
That's
Okay,
right.
Is that
Okay.
correct now? Is that correct
Yes.
now? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wait. Shane, come to me, Shane. Come to me, Shane. Come on me. Put the camera on me, Shane. Put that damn camera on me, Shane. That was Shane.
Hey, Bill, remember when you said how everything was going so smoothly today?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Thanks for that.
All right. So let me see the board. Okay. All right. So now Sarah, who's a hug. Where do you want to go, Sarah?
Cameron again.
Cameron Crowe. We're gonna go to
Yes.
Cameron Crowe. All right, Cameron Crowe. Holy crap! Here we go. Cameron, you ready? Are you ready?
So ready.
Aren't
So
you glad
ready.
you stepped? Aren't you glad you stopped writing that script to do this tonight? Okay, here we go.
The inspiration we all needed. All of it.
Okay. Now, Cameron, legend has it that Chris Christopherson, we all know Chris Christopherson, pulled up to Johnny Cash's house in a tank so that Cash would listen to the song Sunday Morning Coming Down. Is that true or false? Is it true or false that Chris Christopherson pulled up on his front lawn in a tank so that he would listen to the song Sunday Morning Coming Down?
Well, now I have a friend that reads every biography of every musical figure.
Yeah.
And he is obsessed with Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash.
Mm.
And he, having read everything there is to read, has always said they were drunk for most of the 60s and most of the 50s and perhaps most of the 70s.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say they were both too drunk to remember the same story. So I'm going to disagree.
So you're saying that he did not pull up on a tank, in
Yeah.
a tank, to Johnny Cash's house? Okay.
Yeah, to me that feels just doubly false from two
All right.
guys that might not have remembered what actually happened. So I'm going to go for Sarah. I'm going to say that's wrong.
But quite honestly, they could have been tanked. Okay.
No.
So Sarah, he says that is false. That he did not pull up in a tank. What do you say?
I would agree.
You would agree. You are correct, Sarah. He actually, the story is he actually landed a helicopter on the front lawn of Johnny Cash's house because he was a helicopter pilot and went in, and Johnny Cash, he recorded the song the next day. Okay, so you win. You win the kiss. You win the kiss. Okay, so now, Chris, where do you want to go, Chris?
Well, I gotta go, Natasha.
Natasha Detmer, ladies and gentlemen. Natasha Detmer. All right, Natasha, you ready? You ready for this, Natasha?
Always.
In the famous play, Romeo and Juliet. You know that play, Natasha?
Actually, intimately, yes.
Okay. Did Romeo and Juliet ever get married?
Well, that's sort of interesting. Romeo was a player, you know.
Yeah, I've heard.
Before Rosalind.
Okay.
So, it's difficult to think of him as married, and yet, Will had a soft spot for the romance. So the answer is actually yes.
So you're saying they did get married within the play?
Yes.
Chris, what do you say? Do you
I
agree
agree.
or disagree? You agree? You are correct. They did get married in the play, according to William Shakespeare. Okay. All right. So what do we got here? Okay, so now we go over to Sarah. Now, if we don't get 3 in a row of anything, whoever gets to 5 symbols first is going to win the game. So, Sarah, what do you say? Who would you like to go with this time?
George Ackles, please.
George Ackles. George Ackles, everybody. George?
Yes. Hello. Yes.
All right, George. Got another one here for you.
Excellent.
The second round seems to be going pretty long, doesn't it? Okay.
Does.
All right,
yes.
George. Hey Shane, let's take a look at that.
No.
Oh no.
In space.
No,
that
no,
feels
there-
right.
there they
It's
are.
the final frontier.
Look at how fascinated they are with the show. All right, George.
Waiting
Let's
for
go
the
back to
COVID.
George. Go back to
Yes.
George. Who invented
Yes.
the world's first personal computer? Who invented the world's first personal computer?
The first personal computer. Maybe we should ask Steve Jobs, since we were asking him about the Apple. Gosh, the first personal computer. Well, the first. In the 1800s, you had mechanical computers. 1940s were electronic computers. Is 1970s. I honestly don't know if this was the first or not, but I'm going to say the IBM Spark, as far as who invented it, International Business Machines, but the Spark.
The Spark? So you're saying International Business Machines invented the first computer?
Yeah, well, yeah, they there was not an individual inventor listed on the patent, but it was the IBM Spark 1 was the computer. Scamp. Sorry, Scamp. Not Spark, Scamp, SCAMP. It's an acronym, but I can't remember what it stands for. Yeah.
Scamp. Okay. So Sarah, am I on Sarah, right?
Yeah.
Sarah, do you agree or disagree? Scamp.
I'm gonna disagree.
Disagree. You would be correct. A man named John Blankenbaker, the Kenbeck 1, according to the Computer History Museum in 1970, sold in 1971. So that.
How the hell is anybody supposed to know that, Bill? How the hell is anybody supposed to?
You look it up on the internet. So where are we at, Shane? Where are we at? Did anybody win yet? We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not yet.
Nobody won yet. All right, so Chris, who you going with here?
Well, I gotta go with Monte.
Monte Markham, for God's sakes! Thank God.
What's happening?
Marty, I told you it would be worth it tonight to come on the show tonight, Monte.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Is this for the win? Is this for the win, Shane? Is this for 5? Let me see. Can I see? Can I see? No. We go 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, this has to be the next one. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's for the block.
This is for the block. Tie. For the block. Oh, there it is. The block. Okay. All right. Here we go. Monte Markham, ladies and gentlemen, big time actor. Monte Markham. He's been on TV for years. Everybody. Okay. Monte. Okay, Monte. I'm going to go to the second question here. According to IMDb, Mission Impossible. Remember Mission Impossible, Monte? You were on that. It was the first TV show you appeared on television. Okay. Who wrote the theme song to Mission Impossible?
Yeah, I wasn't sure of that until I did the show.
Yeah.
I played a Balkan guard, and I was soundly beaten by Barbara Bain and Marianne Mobley.
Were you?
Oh, yes, it was horrible. And my blood and makeup was done by John Chambers, who won the Academy Award for Planet of the Apes. So my first makeup was John Chambers, and my first on-camera fight was with 2 women, and they beat the hell out of me. It was so depressing. I almost quit that night. Anyway, a couple of years later, I was doing Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, and the composer was a great jazz musician, played the flugelhorn, Shorty Rogers. And he had a great jazz ensemble. And one of the great things about Mr. Deeds was I'd go into the scoring sessions, and it was a great group of guys. So, Shorty Rogers did the Mission Impossible theme.
Shorty Rogers. Chris, he says Shorty Rogers. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
Disagree. You are correct, Chris. It was a gentleman named Lalo Schifrin. Lalo Schifrin.
Wow. They had him on the set beating drums. It was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, Monte, I love the stories, though. I love the stories.
I was buying Shorty all the way.
I was too.
Yeah.
With a name like Shorty, you got to play flugelhorn.
Oh, he was great. Great.
In 1969, Lalo Schifrin had an album cover that said, "Hey, there's a whole Lalo Schifrin going on." So that's great. Okay. All right. So you got let me see the board, Shane. I think we only have one choice here. Okay. So this is for the win, Sarah, I believe. What? Right?
Yeah.